Hey, welcome in. How are you guys doing? This is for you. If you're called here by the title of this video, which I don't know what it is yet, then there's something in here for this reading for you. If you saw the thumbnail, if you something about it just was like, watch me, then okay, there's something here for you. I will do an extended read if you want to go deeper into this reading. If it resonates for you, you're welcome to. The link is below for that. For those of you who have asked for another North Node class, this is about your work on this planet. It shows up in your astrology chart. If you want to check that out, the link is below for that. We're doing it in February. Also, adding a class called the Chiron Wounded Healer class, which is about your wound and the thing that you work on your entire life to heal. We're going to get some clarity around that. And so bringing it conscious is one way to heal that and manage that, okay? All right, all those links are below. Let's see where we go. For whoever needs to hear this message today, let's see where we go. Unfinished Symphony. Move you over there. Unfinished Symphony. The Fates. This is the first time I've really gotten this card. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. You're moving away from some cycle. That's good. You know how cycles get stopped? You're like, oh, I'm in a cycle. That's how it stops, literally. It's like an awareness, a consciousness. Oh, wow, this is something that happens over and over to me. Maybe I might want to look at that. All right, so the Fates showing up here. Community. I did a twin flame reading today that has to do with moving on from old cycles of lack and, you know, we're separate, like mine versus yours kind of thing, and moving into more of a community feel. I also feel like people can feel like they're alone right now, and you're not alone. Just want you to know that. If that's the only message you take from this video, awesome. Fabulous. Okay, if that's the only thing you get from this, I'm okay with that. All right, so let's see where we go here. You are not alone. We are not alone. Connected to something bigger, that's for sure. All right, it proves it to me every single day. All right, thank you. Charlie's crashed. We went to the beach this morning, had a nice walk in the snow. 3 of Swords underneath. Yeah, I do think that. Hierophant. A previous marriage, a previous relationship. Hey, I did all the right things. How come I got a heartache? Hold that thought, okay? 9 of Cups. World. Look at you, Magician. Manifesting your own life. Look at you, cute magician here, Gemini. I see Gemini and Taurus so far. 2 of Swords. There's the Fates right in the middle. Man, if that is not a loud message, we're moving forward. Again, if this is the only thing you take from this video, I'll be happy. Wheel of Fortune, Fool. Wow. The World and the Fool showing up in a reading is a huge deal. Okay? Moving out of those cycles. Selfish cycles, self-absorbed cycles, hurtful cycles, okay? Done with that. Finally taking it in, being like, how is this happening in my life? Seeing the patterns, pulling back to a bigger perspective, okay? 9 of Pentacles, nice. Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, here we go. There's some message that's coming through. Going to be happening right now, okay? The Fates is divine timing. Going to be happening when it needs to happen. The message comes through and you're like, oh, this is a cycle. This is, you see them everywhere. You're going to see them everywhere, okay? There's 9s here, so you're coming to the end of a cycle. And I'm like, hey, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at it and be like, that was a cycle. I'm completed that now. That is my wish granted, that I'm done with these cycles. Musician. There's somebody dealing with a musician. You know, it's like the coda. When you hit the coda, you go back and do the same segment again, right? That's what's been happening. You've been hitting a coda. Somebody's dog's named Coda. All right, so Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, moving forward into a new space here. I feel like there's a lot of confidence, right? You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Sag, a Pisces, or a Taurus. And you're looking at like, okay, I see it now. I see the cycle, right? I'm getting a message and I'm like, whatever cycle this is for you, let's get some clarity around that. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. Holy shit. Wheel of Fortune is a 10. Remember I just said to you, you got all the 9s here? Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. You watched me pull them right out of that deck. All in a row. All right, what's missing? Ten of Wands. Put down the burden. Put down the cycle. Okay? And you're looking at, there's Virgo, you're looking at everything that has transpired, seeing it, okay, the good times and the bad, the positive and the negative, you're seeing all of it. Really getting, and Hermit is a 9 card as well. So before you get over here into the 10s is 1 past 9. So 9 is completion of a cycle. 10 is actually 1, 0. It's really a 1. So it moves you around to the beginning of the cycle. So when you get to 10, this is the reflection happening right when you get to that point of like, okay, now I'm in this, I'm like, it's almost like you're supernatural. You're super, doesn't Joe Dispenza have a book called Being Supernatural? There's something about that. You might want to look at that. About transcending your life, getting up out of the day-to-day, getting up out of the detail and seeing it from a bigger perspective. All right? And so then you're like, oh, okay, I see what was good. I see what was not so good. Holy crap, that was amazing. So the 9 here of the Hermit being like, all right, there's still something to heal. It's the difference between like, hey, I'm doing all the right things. How come I keep getting hurt? This is the being in the weeds part of this reading. I'm doing everything right. How come I'm getting hurt? Why is that happening? Okay. And I feel like there's a little bit of selfishness, meaning I need to get what I want from this relationship. Also somebody who is, this could be the other person too, right? Like you could be attracting all kinds of selfish people who are, look at me, I got everything I need and I'm not giving anything to you, by the way. But the other person could be also not, some people, and this is kind of I definitely went through this period for a long time where I thought giving was better than receiving. And I wasn't really able to receive because I thought that that was selfish. I equated that with selfishness, right? So you can have these kind of relationships that, you know, you give a ton, but you take nothing back. It's out of balance. And the other person feels like, wow, they give everything to me. I never can give anything back. It's frustrating, right? Being on the other side of that. It's not about getting even. But normal relationships that are healthy are an even give and take. This is not an even give and take, okay? So the relationship we're talking about here, whatever it is not an even give and take. And that's why the heart has been hurt, okay? So whether you're on the receiving end or the giving end, there's an issue there. So this is the Unfinished Symphony, all right, about like the expansive love and expansive wealth and the depths of degradation, the depths of hurt, right? These are extremes, all right? These are extremes. So you can see all of this in your review of what's going on as you're moving from one phase of your life to another, all right? You're moving out, you're closing it up, and you're going, okay, what lessons am I going to take with me in my little knapsack What, what lessons am I going to take with me? It's that I manifest all of it. I am. Read I am. Okay, I am. This is where you're going, and this is a master manifester. Being in the I am is taking responsibility. It's also being being aware that you are the creator of your experience. So it's no more victim stuff, no more taking, no more overtaking, no more overgiving, none of those things. When you're in the I am, you're like, okay, I'm responsible for how I respond to the things I am creating. All right, I am responsible. I am the master. I am the manifester. I am the child. I am. That's your God source inside you. Okay, read that read the Supernatural book, Joe Dispenza. I feel like that's a message coming through here that's going to be very validating and very like you're not, things are not being forced on you or thrust on you. When you take responsibility for what's going on, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, that's power. That's self-empowerment. I take responsibility for everything. Even if I'm sitting at a light, minding my own business, and someone hits me from behind. I take responsibility for everything. Everything. And you'll find that that is a really powerful place to be. Okay? How that works is that you are in every single moment, in every single part of your life. So when you take responsibility for that car accident, you're like, all right, so what is this going to teach me now? What lesson can I take from it? Not like, oh, I'm creating all this crappy stuff. I'm going to encase myself in bubble wrap and never leave the house. That may or may not work, because your job here on this planet is to learn lessons. So you could have that car accident because you haven't been listening to all the lessons that have been trying to get you to whatever lesson that car accident is going to teach you, right? So taking responsibility for all of the things that gone before. So whenever you have tower moments are because the universe has trying to get your attention. That's why tower moments happen. Holding on, attachments, things like that. That's why tower moments happen. So this is about, okay, this is a phase of life that has come to conclusion. The fates. Something that's come to conclusion that now there's a new cycle. All right. So we're going to look at that, and it's moving into community. There's a different look. There's a different feel of how you're going to be. Okay. So we're going to look at these things. In these situations, there's other people. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. In the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, you're alone. Okay. In the lowest vibration, right? You're alone in that. In high vibration, community. So this is about seeing all the previous lessons and incorporating them and bringing them in for the new phase of your life that you are, by the way, manifesting. Okay, so let's see where we go. I will look at Taurus, Gemini, Sag, Pisces, Virgo. Taurus, Aquarius. We got a ton here. Okay, I'll look at all these in the extended. Right, at least Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Sag, Virgo. At least I'll maybe look at the fixed signs here. That's the world. Okay, which is Taurus again, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, so if you heard me say it, then I'll take a look at it. All right, link is below for you for whoever needs this message. I'll see you over there.